And we're live. Okay, so I want to share with you patch placement for glutathione. So let's get started. Let me move this out of the way so that you can see. Fantastic. So you're going to elevate your well-being with Why Age Glutathione. Hi, I'm Dame Lillian Walker, producer, host, and educator here at Love and Money Secrets TV. So we are here to teach you about glutathione and where to put this patch if you already have this patch in your possession. If you don't yet and you would like to, just comment below and we'll make sure to take really good care of you so you can get started. So glutathione patch placement, let's move on. So here are the instructions for patch placement for the glutathione. Master antioxidant. We have 3 master antioxidants for the body, actually 4, but 3 that are coupled in what we call the YH system. So glutathione is the master antioxidant that is in fact responsible for boosting your immune system and detoxifying your body from all things. So the patch placement instructions are, you're going to rotate through the shown points, locations that are here on the graph for the next 5 to 7 days. So what I suggest that you do is you take the glutathione patch and without removing the backing, you hold it up to that little dip on your sternum here. You have your clavicle and you have a little dip here. Rather than naming the different acupuncture points, well, we're going to keep it simple, easy peasy for you. And just look at the diagram. You see that there's a dip here right under your throat. And you're going to hold the glutathione patch and you're going to notice if your body feels lighter, if it feels lighter in weight, lighter in color, as opposed to heavier. The next spot would be on your right hand, right here at the wrist level, right where the juncture is there. Put the patch there and see how your body reacts to that. Third point would be 3 finger widths below your belly button. That's your conception vessel 6 point. And then the last spot, which would be on the front part of the body, would be on your right foot between the big toe and the second toe, right above the webbing, and see how that feels there. And then on the back side of the body, as you can see here, if you turn around, you're going to be putting that on your right leg in that particular spot of the body. It says here, if combining with either the YH Eon, master anti-inflammatory, or the YH carnosine, all things having to do with your cardiovascular system and your health, use any 2 patches on any 2 of the YH points shown here. I really recommend that you wear the patches every day, all 5. Start off with the 39, then the 49, and then, of course, the YH system. It says here, applying the patches on either of the midline or the right side of the body. Apply the patch to clean, dry skin in the morning. Patches may be worn for at least up to 12 hours. And before discarding, keep well hydrated while using the product. Whether you use the patches or not, water, hydration. Your body is primarily made of water. Our brains are hydrophilic. Our brain is very water loving. And so our brain is about 75 to 85% water. When you are dehydrated, first thing that happens is that your brain shrinks. There's all sorts of different things inside of your body that shrinks. The other thing is your proteins shrink. Very important that you keep well hydrated. So because you're primarily water and your DNA is 92% water, very important that you, in fact, keep yourself hydrated. Okay, fortify your state of well-being against all the stresses of the world with the YH glutathione patch. It's time to live life on a higher level without drugs, chemicals, or stimulants, and with the power of the patch. I'm going to share with you very briefly also that glutathione, I want to share with you just for a few minutes here. We're not going to get into the nitty-gritty of it, but I do want to share with you, let's see if it's able to share this page with you. I want to share with you the study that talks about the glutathione patch. Just point out 2 things to you. And you will see here in this study about how the glutathione patch actually improves organ function. You're going to notice that it says here that the overall data showed here that the glutathione patches worn over 12 hours daily over a period of 4 weeks produced a highly significant improvement in physiologic functional status of your pancreas, liver, gallbladder, intestines, left and right adrenals, and hypothalamus, and your pituitary gland, and had a significant improvement in the pancreas with a statistical power of at least 72%. Stated differently, all organs achieved significant cellular physiological functional status improvement compared to a baseline with the statistical power of at least 91%. The other thing I want to point out for those of you who say, oh, but I take oral supplementation of glutathione, check this out. You may not know or be aware of this. Now you're going to realize and recognize that the current methods of oral supplementation with glutathione or its amino acid precursors have not been effective in significantly elevating the blood levels of this antioxidant due to stomach acid destruction of the L-glutathione and unpredictability of results with precursor amino acids. So there you have it. This study is just bringing light to the fact that there are other studies that show that oral supplementation of glutathione is ineffective. It doesn't work. As soon as it hits your stomach, the hydrochloric acid destroys the glutathione, so you're wasting your time, your money, you're not getting any benefit. Instead, it is better to activate your original glutathione master blueprint levels, which can only be done through the patches. The other second alternative would then to do an IV drip. But then when you do an IV drip, not only is expensive, it's invasive because you have to go to a clinic to have an IV inserted into your veins. Ouch. That needle going in is not fun. It takes about an hour and 15, hour and a half, sometimes a little longer. It's uncomfortable. It's painful because you get very cold because the IV bag is, either cold or it's room temperature, which is much cooler than your body. And so the thing to note that even if you have a 500 milligram bag of IV of glutathione, notice that once you're done putting in all of that fluid into your body, that 7 minutes after the complete download has been put in, that 500 milligrams 7 minutes later will become 250 milligrams. And for every 7 minutes, it has a half-life. So after 14 minutes, you'll be at 250 milligrams, another 7 minutes, 125, and so forth and so forth. This patch, on the other hand, the moment that you put it on, if let's say you started this morning at 9 a.m. and then you remove the patch tonight at 9 p.m., guess what? By tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., we have scientific studies and clinical studies that actually prove, because we measured it, that your glutathione levels would be up anywhere from 300 to 600%. That means a boost in your immune system as well as your detoxification system. And then, just like the subjects in this study, you too will have an increase in the physiological functional status of these organs of the body. That's it. It's a wrap. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this, please put a comment below. If you're watching this on YouTube, please let me know where you're watching this from. If you want to get started on the patches, get back to the person who referred you to this video. If I'm the person who referred you, of course, get back to me. But one of my brand partners, one of our people will be able to get you started on the patches so that you can get moving forward on your path of wellness and health. And that's basically it. Ciao for now, my friends and gems. All right, where's that little red button? You're still here?